Hello friends, in this video we will learn how to create binary tree using C++. So in my previous video I have explained tree data structure, what are the types of binary tree and some tree traversal techniques. So in this video we will be creating this binary tree which is on the right side, and then we are going to print the node of this tree using any traversal technique. Okay, so I'll be using post order traversal for printing this binary tree and displaying the node. So let's start. First, I will be creating a class and the name of the class will be node. Okay, so this class node is the representation of each node in a binary tree. So we know that a node in a binary tree contains three things. One is the data, second one is the left pointer, and the right pointer variable. Okay, so data will consist of any kind of data, either integer, float, or it can consist of user defined data. Left pointer will consist of the address of the left node, and the right pointer variable will consist of the address of the right node. So we'll be having data node star left and node star right. Okay, so this is the representation of a single node in binary tree. Okay, next I'm going to create a constructor. So as the object of this class node is created, the constructor gets invoked automatically, and a single node having the value which I'm going to pass in the constructor is created. So I'll be passing a value as an parameter, and I will be initializing the member variable data with the value. Okay, now left will be null and right will be null. So by this way we can initialize a single node of a binary tree, like using constructor. By default everything inside the class is private, so what we can do, we can make it public so that we can access the member variables as well as the function outside the class. Okay, now we'll be having our main function, and we are going to create the object of class node. So I'll be creating it dynamically, like node star root equals to new node, and inside this I'm going to pass the root node's value. So in this tree on the left, on the right side, the node value, the root's value is 10. Root left will again have the node having value 2. Okay, so by this way we can construct the binary tree. Now root right will have the value 3. Okay, now root left of left is having a node having value 1. Root right, sorry, root left of right is having value 5. Okay, so using this we can create the binary tree having root value as 10 and the other values like 2, 3, 1, 5. Okay, now suppose I want to display the node of this binary tree. So in that case we can use tree traversal technique. Either we can use in order, pre-order, post order, so it depends on the problem. Like if suppose the problem has asked for display the node using level order traversal or display the node using in order traversal, so in that case you need to use that technique. Okay, so I'll be making a function outside the class, and the name of the function will be post order, and inside this I'm going to pass the root value. So basically, if I'm passing the root value of a binary tree, it means I have passed this whole binary tree. Okay, because if you know the root value using the left address and the right node's address, you can easily traverse the whole binary tree. Okay, so in my previous video of tree traversal technique, I have already said that there are certain sequence which we need to remember. So in case of post order traversal, first we need to move to left direction, then we need to move to right direction, and then we need to print roots data. Like we need to print the current node value in which we are standing on. Okay. Okay, so as this post order will be a recursive function, so in that case we need to have our base case. So the base case is quite simple. Like if root is null, like if we encountered any null value, it means that we need to return back to the caller of that null value. Okay. Next, first we need to move to left. So I'll be writing root of left. So using this recursive function, post order root of left, like from root node 10 will be moving to left, then again will be moving to left, and so on. Now I'll be moving to right. Okay, and after that I'm going to print node value. Okay, so if we write the post order traversal of this binary tree, so first suppose I'm going to start the traversal from the root node. So from 10 I'll be moving to left first, then again I'll be moving to left first. From 1 I'm going to move to left first, but I have encountered the null value. So as I have encountered the null value, I'm going to return back to the caller of the null value, that is node having value 1. Now I'll be moving to the right direction. Again I have encountered the null value, therefore I'll be returning back to the caller of the null value, that is again node 1. So now I'm going to print this node value. So basically for each node you are going to perform 3 operation, like left, then right, then roots data. Okay, these 3 sequence you need to perform for each node. So after completing all the 3 operations for this node having value 1, will be returning back to this, to the caller of node 1, that is node 2. Now again we'll be moving to right, then from this we'll be moving to left, which is null. So we'll be moving to right, again null, therefore we'll be returning back to the caller of the null value, that is node having value 5. So we are going to print 5. Okay, we are going to print 5. So after completing the operations, all the 3 operations for node 5, we'll be returning back to the caller of node 5, that is node 2. So we have printed left, we have performed right, therefore we'll be printing 2. Okay, now we have done all the 3 operations for node 2, so we'll be moving back to the caller of node 2, that is node having value 10, and from this we are going to move to right first. Okay, now from this node we'll be moving to left, but null value is there, so we'll be returning back to the caller of null value, that is node having value 3. Then to the right again we'll be returning back to the 3, and we are going to print node having value 3. Now from 3, like on node 3 we have performed all the 3 operations, that is left, right, and roots data. Therefore we'll be moving to the node having value 10, which is the root node. So the output of this will be 152,310. So this is the post order traversal of the binary tree. Suppose in the main function if I call post order and I'm going to pass root, and if I run execute and compile run, so we'll be having 152, 3 and 10.